parents, coaches, administration coming. I want to recognize people and get the night rolling along. I want to recognize Rick Garofalo for being our treasurer. Doing a great job. I'd like to thank Dave and Diane Edwards for working on the ad book. I'd like to thank the film crew. Nick Laredo behind the camera. I'd like to thank Corey Laredo for play-by-play.
Oh, come on, I'm old. It's the look. It could be the look.
I'd like to thank our color commentary, Chris Hawk. I want to thank Chris and Cindy have hosted parent parties, pasta suppers, senior poster parties. They hosted fundraising parties. Cindy's was one of the team photographers. As my wife says, they put the hawk in hockey.
Very witty.
Very witty. Boost of appreciation. Thank you, Hawks. Players. We put one of these, I think, in all players' spots. This is, yeah, it's a favorite. It's the Eagles hockey lanyard, and I think all the players, managers, coaches, but we didn't put one in your spot, so we'll get to you later. So this is from the boosters, a little favor from this. Oh, also, I want to thank all the families for hosting pasta suppers. Edwards, the Garofalo, the Hawks, the Horns, the Carters, the Saywoods, and the Portnovas. And, thanks to everybody who worked the door and did everything else that probably forgot. I just want to thank everybody for everything they do to make the boosters a smooth running machine. And then we're going to invite the alumni up here. It's going to be Coach, Coogan, Arnie, and Bill. Before I turn it over to them, that's all right. The Booster Club really appreciates everything these guys do. I don't know, I think a few guys went to comedy night Saturday. I'll tell you, I've been going, I don't even know, 3, 4, or 5 years. It is a blast. Comedy night is really something that everybody should really experience. It is hilarious. It's a great time. Plus the alumni game they do. And we really appreciate the scholarships that they give to the kids. And even Rick a minute there, we're going to present the Alumni Association with a check from the Booster Club to put towards the scholarships.
Mario, thank you very much on behalf of the hockey alumni. We really appreciate everything you do for us and the paid political announcement you just gave us for next year's comedy night, and in addition to the contribution. Thank you to Coach Tulameri and your staff for having us here, and to the rest of the boosters, and to the WHS administration for allowing us to come in. My name is Bill DeRosier. I represent the Wethersfield Hockey Alumni, organization that was started several years ago. With me tonight, Arnie Mason, who was past president of the Boosters Club, and he's our treasurer and has been treasurer since its inception. And also with me is Coach Coogan, who basically was our coach way back in the day. This is the 41st year of WHS varsity hockey. And for those of you who are new to this first-time co-opted team, I'll give you a quick history lesson. Wendell Coogan and others started advocating for a varsity hockey team in Wethersfield about 45 years ago. It took them 3 or 4 years to get it started. And when they finally got the town council and board of ed to agree to fund it, he became our first coach. He had so many kids try out for the team that we not only had a varsity team, but we had a junior varsity team. And he coached both of those for the first 4 years. And don't forget, we had a 3-year high school, so we didn't have freshmen who were eligible for the team. Times have changed. We didn't have a boosters club back then. We didn't have an end-of-the-year banquet, and we didn't get any presents. That's okay, this is a different time. Some things never change. Hockey is still the greatest sport. If it's done correctly, it prepares a player for life in the real world. There are many things that we learned from Coach Coogan. Some of them helped us on the ice. The most important lessons were those that not only helped us on the ice, but more importantly, helped us off the ice every day in the real world. These lessons include you have to show up on time, every time. The practices and games are scheduled. If you're not there when they start, they start without you. You may lose or forfeit because of it. One of our coaches told us about a big-time football coach back in the day, a guy named Vince Lombardi. Vince Lombardi time was, if you're 5 minutes early, you're actually 10 minutes late. And if you didn't show up on his schedule, you weren't allowed to practice, you weren't allowed to the team meetings, and you lost your opportunity to play. It's really something that we learned back in the day. Also, we learned that you get out of anything that you do by what you put into it. You not only have to show up, but you must work hard to hone your skills. You can't slack off because you think it's going to be an easy game or an easy test, so why work so hard? If you don't treat every practice and every game like Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, you're reducing your chances for success. No effort often results in no win. It is not only being physically ready, but mentally prepared. Education and mental preparation are at least as important as physical preparation. It doesn't always need to be a formal classroom setting that you get educated in. You learn from everyone and everything that you do. Every mistake and failure is an opportunity to learn and to get better. You must also take responsibility for your actions. You know the rules, you know what you should do, so you should do them. Don't blame somebody else for your failures. They are your actions and your opportunities to learn and to get better. And finally, you must play well with others. You must support your teammates and share in their success and their failure. Hockey in life, our team is a team game. Even the best NHL player playing alone would have very little chance winning against a mediocre high school team that plays together. With those lessons in mind, we started the Alumni Hockey and Scholarship Program 12 years ago. We felt that we, who got so much out of the sport, should give back to the team and help further the education of those players who understood these lessons and wanted to be serious in their preparation for life beyond high school. Coach Tulamari and some of the alumni helped prepare you during the season. Those of us who are not on the bench try to help in other ways. We set up a scholarship program to help further the players' education after high school and named it after our coach, Coach Coogan. During the past 12 years, we've read many applications and essays from senior players on what WHS Hockey has done for them. Some of them were extremely well written. One was done so well that the applicant used it as his essay for his college applications. Even the lesser ones showed that the applicant took the process seriously and they tried their best. In most cases, the successful ones were rewarded with scholarships. It is our intention to award a scholarship to every applicant that properly completes the application process as outlined. To date, we have awarded 47 scholarships. The application criteria includes but it is not limited to being a member in good standing and playing on the WHS ice hockey team for 3 full years, including their senior year, completing volunteer community service to others, effort and success in academics, completing an essay outlining what they learned from being on the team. The scholarship must be used for a bona fide post-secondary educational institution, including college, university, or trade school. With that in mind, it is our pleasure tonight to award this year's scholarships. I'll now turn it over to Arnie Mason.
Thanks, Phil. One thing I want to do before I announce the scholarship awards, I want to welcome the players and the families from Middletown and Rocky Hill. I know this is been a unique year for the Wethersfield players, because I'm sure you probably played against these kids when you played hockey. But I was speaking with one of the parents at the table, and she said that she felt that the Middletown, Rocky Hill, Wethersfield kids really bonded together really well. And I think that's a testament to you guys. I think that's a great thing. I think all your parents should be proud of the fact that that the other 2 towns were welcomed with open arms and were able to play hockey together. I think you deserve a round of applause for it. Okay, the players that have been awarded scholarships for this year, we'd like to come up with some just acknowledging Nick Hock. Anthony Portanova. Domingo Rodriguez. The Wethersfield Alumni Hockey Association congratulates these 3 players and these 3 gentlemen, and we're happy to be able to forward your education. We ask that 2 of you, when we're done, can take a picture as we do every year. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, now I believe we're going to do a slideshow. I don't think you guys can see them. All right, have a quick second.
Oh, it's up there.
I figured I'd give you the honor of meeting her sometime. Are you ready? Can I take a picture? She did take a picture. She took a picture. Take a picture?
Big brother. Yeah. TV photo bomb. Yeah, the silent is never end. All of them. I know. Look at Nick. You can see Nick sticking out of the phone.
And every time they end up on the ice.
Yeah.
He's his twin and she's her twin.
All right, I'm gonna hand this over to Coach Silver now.
Just be here.
Good evening. I'm trying to struggle through this, but now the lights are on, I can just see the blur. There's a dark blur before this. Thank you all for being here. I think we want to get right into the fact of some of the things that our team accomplished this year. This year we achieved some extremely important goals. I love that video. I like from where we started doing the rope thing and all the height thing that I wouldn't go up in the tree on. What the team did is we always gave 100%. And we always played as one team. We were aggressive and we played within the rules. And just as a note, after referees got through their habit of giving out irrelevant major penalties, after the first 4 games we had 3. I said, well, this is going to be a short season. We get 7 and we're out of it. And we didn't get another major misconduct penalty the rest of the year. So we never got a misconduct penalty for one of the things that you can't control. You control your mouth. And so we didn't get a sportsmanlike or anything of that nature this year. And, congratulations. That's a very, very nice moment. From beginning to end, we did improve as a team. I took a look at it again. Very sad to look back at our record in terms of the fact that 12 games were lost by 2 goals or less. A couple of overtime losses, a couple of last few second losses. We could go on and on, but really, I think when it gets that close and you don't win, it quite apparently is the coaching. So I'll work on my game next year and see if we can improve. There were some players that were individual accomplishments for the team. We had 2 players that were named to the All-State Division Team, second team. That's Anthony Portnover and Nick Hawk. We'll catch up in a little while. We had seniors that were selected to go down to the All-Star Senior Game. We still haven't seen Domingo yet. Do we have any word yet?
Yes, he just got off.
He's on the helicopter on his way in?
Yeah, he just got off the ice.
He just got off the ice.
Yeah, a few minutes
Well, we're
ago.
going to have to stretch this out. I wouldn't tell him all about it. No, yeah, take your time. No, it really is a difficult situation.
it's nice to get down there and try out for the game, but the first thing is a tryout. You don't know if you're going to play in the next one or not. Competition is difficult when you're going across the state. And, coaches have an opportunity to nominate their players, and then you get a note back saying that your nominated player was or was not accepted. And in our case, because of schedule conflicts, Nick Hawk and Anthony Bornova were selected along with Domingo. And Domingo was able to participate with the scheduling conflicts because you have to be available for quite a few days. So just hoping he did well. And we did have a junior that was selected to try out, and James, where are you? And you guys, as I say, it really this all goes to Coach Logan and working on his defense. James has been selected to play in the game on Saturday, so he made this game. And we had 2 players selected to the CCC all-conference team, Anthony Bornova and Nick Hawk. We have a little token of appreciation for those also. For right now, Coach Vanelli, you ready with certificates? What we'll do is we'll hand out the certificates and letters and that kind of items. First of all, what we'd like to do is to recognize our managers. If you'd like, you can. We have certificates for most of you, but not all of you. So if you don't get a certificate, Coach Finelli will give you a hug. Well, maybe we'll get some other volunteer. I can't go in and do that. Maybe we'll have Captain Diane. Then you're in charge of giving out hugs. Claudia Burrow. By the way, Claudia's dad is coach for Farmington, so we look forward next year to beating them twice. Julia Fitzgerald. Anthony, you're on. Alexandra Pound. Anthony. Come on, Anthony, do your job. Brooklyn Dario. Oh, she has a certificate, but you can hug her if you like.
Pulse all around.
Yeah.
Jerry Lucas.
Anthony, on that one, you better be careful.
Lindsay. We did have an excellent tour managers, and they kept the stats for us during games. Did a very, very good job, and they did some photography for us, which was always a popular task. This on occasion, I had to help them find a camera that they had hidden. All right, And now for player certificates and letters. Jen. Congratulations, Jen. Great job. Hold on for a second. I gotta say something nice about you. No, really, I tell you, you want a definition of courage and ice hockey or any place, Jen showed a tremendous amount of courage and determination. She worked very, very hard on her skating, and all of the areas. So congratulations, Jen. Michael, where are you? I have a memory of Michael when I first saw him at that mystery trip that we went on. And he's covered up from head to toe, little tiny piece of his face showing outside of a hoodie. He's plugged in. And I said, well, gee, welcome to the team. It looks like we have a great communicator. And so we encouraged him to come out of his shell, and then halfway through the year, we wanted to put him back in his shell. Nice job, Mike. Now, Roscoe, where you at? Come on up. You get- Okay. Roscoe has all sorts of things coming here. Hold on, Roscoe. I can look. Roscoe, I tell you, he played the game the way it should be played. He played it with lots of heart and a clear understanding of his responsibility in the ice. And, tell Roscoe go do that job, and he does it tremendously for it. He's a big contributor this year, and more to come next year. And also, Roscoe is all academic. P, you can join us now. We had too many Ryans and Tylers and all the other common names that we had on the team. So I couldn't say Sayowitz. So his name became P about halfway during the year, and I think it sticks. It's a very, very good job. He changed positions this year, and he was the second most surprised person in the team when he scored a goal. Next year, much will be expected. Great job this year, Pete. Philip, come on up, kid. If we could just make him a little shorter, this kid could be a real good hockey player. Nice year, Philip. Thank you. Philip, kind of slow start this year, had some injuries, came back out of it, and he was always reliable, to work hard, and did a very, very good job for us. He made Anthony look good, and that's we appreciate that. Okay, next year's going to be a big one for the guy, and all academic. Paul, where are you, Paul Whitney? I don't want to be too serious about it, but Paul had a very, very good first year for us. He's going to be a leader on the team next year for sure. And Coach Finelli has decided that you have a new nickname. It's Tough Stuff. Does that work? It's still Charmin. Still Charmin. Okay, well, thank you. Congratulations. Stephen Vaughn. Stephen deserves a lot of credit. He worked very hard this year. Did a great job. You want me to give it to him? Like nice time. No, really, I feel like it's a tough role. Being a backup to a very good goalie, and he was always encouraging, always there for practice, did everything that the team asked of him, and we're looking forward to next year for a real big year for you, Stephen. Thank you. This, of course, is one of my favorite players, Ryan Nicola. Don't grow too much over the summer now, all right? Thank you very much. Ryan got a letter this year also. Congratulations, Ryan. He's not here this evening, but Sean Fuller, I tell you, he most likely one of the most improved players on the team this year. Did a great job for us, and I think, did he also win a letter for the first time? No, he got a letter last year? Okay. All right, we'll go on to the juniors now. Dave Edwards. David played hard and strong for us this year. Next year he's going to play more and harder and stronger and faster, right, David? That boy, Dave. And also all academic. Congratulations. James. Continuing on his role as a new superhero here of WMR Banquet. Played strong game for us this year, did a great job, and best of luck next weekend, or the weekend coming up. Mitch, where are you? Say it, don't you? Mitch contributed very well to our team this year, and always looking to do more. He worked hard. Next year, we're certainly going to lead the team in defense. You say you're going to run circles around James? Is that right? Okay. Congratulations. Good year. Brian Carter. What's the matter, Brian? Looking good. That's good. I like that smile. Brian did show some real flashes of brilliance this year. And when he learns North and South versus East and West, we're going to do even better. Look for better year next year. Mr. BC Hockey, Ryan Miller. Congratulations, Ryan. Ryan earned a letter, and I'd say really earned it this year. There's another guy that came and had to throw the skates on and really skate competitively, progressed very nicely as the year went on. And I tell you one thing for certain, this guy loves ice hockey. So we'll more of it next year, and we'll have a big one. Okay, thank you. Now to the seniors. Cameron, wake up. Cameron always gives you a huge effort on the ice. He improved and progressed during the year, and played both D and forward for us, and provided excellent leadership. Thank you for a great season. Appreciate it. Oh, all academic also. So he's another wise guy. Tyler Garcia. Congratulations, Tyler. Tyler did work hard for the team, and when he did, and when he came to play, he was a really, really good contributor. Pleasure coaching him. Thank you. Calling on. Along with all the other nice things that he does, all academic, congratulations. Colin proved that, he really can teach an old dog new tricks. And, he came to the team this year and just did everything that we asked of him. And, I really do appreciate his effort, and it was a pleasure coaching him. Now, Anthony Portanova. There's nothing like a short Italian to make a hockey team look good, hey? Anthony did a tremendous job for the team, had a wonderful career with our team, and also had a great senior year. And I can tell you right now, between Anthony and Cameron, as we started working out in the summer in Roscoe, there was 3 of us there, and on occasion there was 2 of us, and then there was 1 of us. And as the summer went on, there was 4, and then there was 5, and then there was 15. And that's exactly how this team developed. It was between Cameron and Anthony and the effort that they put into it early on that made it happen. And it's nothing that we can do as coaches, nothing we can do as parents. It was up to the players to get that feeling of this is one team. And they did a great job of it. Thank you very much. Domingo's not here. At least I don't believe he's here as yet. He will be here, but so I won't terribly embarrass him. But I tell you, there's a guy that just absolutely put everything on the line this year, dedicated himself to the team, came in and just did everything we ever asked of him. Was a pleasure to coach, and I want to say this appropriately. If there was, and we all have flaws, if there was ever any flaws in Domingo prior to this year, you never knew it. He had a great year, a great senior year, and I hope he enjoyed playing as much as I enjoyed coaching him this year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan Wolfer, where are you? You're welcome, Ryan. Ryan almost escaped this year without injury, but he had a little bit. We'll just hang on up there for all time, and we'll all academic also. Somehow I know the answer to that, Ryan. Thank you very much. Great year. Okay. Really working. I'm struggling with this light here, but I guess there's in a team of our season where the losses certainly well outnumber the wins. There are highlights. There are hockey highlights. There's whether it be a great save, whether it be an excellent shot, or a missed breakaway that some people had during the year. I don't know who had those, Anthony. We played the game well and we played it with pride. And I believe that there was moments, particularly the comeback against Newtown. I mean, that was exciting. It was, I don't know, maybe all of you know the story, but we were down 4-1 and eventually 5-1. And I had challenged the team, a little bit of insight into the locker room, but I had challenged the team, particularly the seniors, the upperclassmen. And at that point in time of the year, you want the entire team playing for the upperclassmen. And I challenged them to say, guys, what do you want your legacy to be? You want your legacy to be that you went out and just laid on the ice and let that third period happen? Or do you want to go down fighting? And went out, and of course my speech was so good, the other team scored their fifth goal. So somehow or another, that irritated the boys, and they came back. And so I thought that was, besides the 2 wins, I really thought that was the epitome of what we wanted to be as a team. And very, very much all the coaches appreciate that kind of effort. Thank you, boys. You want me to have him come up? Oh, come on up here. Yeah, congratulations. Nick did a great job for our team this year, and certainly, him going from, it was kind of scary putting him back on defense because we need someone to score goals. So he said, okay, I got an answer for you. I'll go back and play defense and I'll score some goals for you. So that's about all we could ask for, and appreciate his leadership during the year and his effort on the ice. Thank you very much. When we take a look back at the season, we believe that there was 3 real ingredients that it takes to make a team. It takes great leadership, hard work, and an optimistic attitude. And where did we get that great leadership from? And I'm sorry, but I have to hold this thing up to read it. I'm just struggling a little bit here. We have a great, untiring leader in Cameron Seitek. We had a great, committed leader in Colin Hunt. We had the straight leader of Anthony Portnova. We demonstrated a determined leader in Ryan Wolfer. We have the optimistic leader in Tyler Garcia. I'm working. You work with me here, Tyler, will you? We have that thoughtful, productive leader in Nick Hawk. And we have a fearless leader in Domingo. Thank you all for that portion of your leadership. Hard work is realization of the team's values. We always practiced hard, skated hard, with enthusiasm, and played the game the same way. 100% effort all the time, and we never gave up. Optimistically, we did a practice sometime during the year, towards the end, I guess, and I asked the team to come up with some definitions of what an optimist is. And I'll just pick a few here for you to think of. I'll get to it, Stephen. Hopefulness and confidence about the future of the success of whatever your endeavor is. Being positive about things is an optimist. Believing in success is an optimist. And of course, my favorite, which the boys don't know, is optimism is the madness of insisting all is well when you are miserable. That was, and there's so much truth to that. But it's things like that that helped us get through the year. I think this evening is an opportunity for us to our seniors to comment on their careers, and also for us to put awards to individuals. Our best wishes to the senior class, and thank you for all your effort. To the underclassmen, we have lots of work to do in the season coming up. And I'm sure that we'll start early and work hard and have a lot of success next year. We have now individual team awards The first award is very, very important to the team. It's the Stick Time Awards. And unfortunately, our Stick Time captain isn't here, so we'll have to surprise somebody on this list, like James, to come up and you can hand out the award.
Okay, so our captain is in here, Zach Russell. So we'll start with Cam Cetek. Alright, plays a solid D for us. Next is Colin Horn. Next is Anthony Portanova. And our goalie was Bingo, but not here. Okay. And then Mr. Irrelevant. That's the last person picked for the teams. That was Colin Horn.
That's why we work.
And the last one is the forgotten player. It's the person who didn't get an award last year even though they won. That's me.
Very good job. Thank you. Yeah, no, you got one for this year too. Where is it? Just in case I didn't explain it properly, Stick Time is a hotly contested. We make up 5 teams. The captains of each one of the teams are usually freshmen, and then we have a draft, and so they get to take players. Since Colin was absent that day, he never got picked. So he was the last guy picked, and he became Mr. Irrelevant. And now do we have the clip of the Hockey Banquet? Yeah. Next, we're going to show you a clip for the Hockey Banquet Award. And I know this is a repeat for most of you. It's worth watching. I gave it to her. Thank you. The video says it all. Oh, excuse me. Why are you hollering? The video does say it all, but certainly the award at our level is an award of character and sportsmanship. And this year we have a primary example of that, Anthony Portnoy. As I mentioned before, we had two players that were named to all-conference team, Anthony Portnoy and Nick Hawk. We also had two players that were named to the All-State Division III second team, Anthony Portnoy and Nick Hawk. What the hell, you coming today? Congratulations. I'm going to hold off, I'm going to go to the next award. We have a first-time offering award here, which we'll call, which is called the Frank J. Selke Award. The Selke Award is handed out by the NHL for the forward that is the best defensive forward on our team. And this year, the winner of this award nearly played himself out of the award by scoring a hat trick in our last game. We're pleased to give this to Cameron Seifert. The next award is something new for our team this year also. If I say Eddie Shore, what do you say?
Old-time hockey.
Old-time hockey, of course. It's straight out of the movie. In his playing days, and I looked this up because I wanted to know a little bit more about it, but we've always, certainly from Boston, you know, Eddie Shore, and it was his award, but this guy wasn't the nicest person in the world necessarily. But he did have characteristics that I think brings out the best in a person, and is one of the best parts about our sport. Characteristics of extreme hustle, working hard all the time, and determination. And we're very pleased this year to announce the first winner of the Eddie Shore Award as Ryan Wilfer. Yeah. Eddie Shore's hair was just a little shorter than yours.
It will be soon.
The next award is, as far as the coaches are concerned, is considered one of the most prestigious awards, and it should be. Excuse me, but I'll try to read this again. Hopefully, my eyes don't fail me. The seventh player award is so named to theoretically represent the extra player on the ice for our team. The recipient must represent the spirit of our team and provide example by which others can draw inspiration. This player is the person that coaches and teammates respect for their love of the game, demonstrated team dedication without question, demonstrate the ability to overcome any impediments to be part of the team, to continuously work to be a better person and player, for contributing more than expected in their action, deeds, and dedication to the team. This year we had a most worthy recipient of the seventh player award. He inspired us all and responded to the coach's challenges to be a contributor and a team leader. As I've stated in the past, it is a fact that one of the first things, and in my opinion, one of the best things we learn from our sport of ice hockey is that we're going to get knocked down. The issue is, how willing are we to get back up? Hockey players quickly learn and not so quickly accept the fact that the last play is gone forever, and they must keep on getting up for the next play, the next shift, the next period, the next game, the next season, and the next step in life. This player seldom got knocked down, and if he did, he got up more determined than ever. In addition, this player knew what a real teammate supports all his teammates, requires his teammates to sacrifice, and requires that his teammates sacrifice and be responsible to the team, but never more than that he requires of himself. He accepted challenge on behalf of the team to play when and where the coaches needed him in order to accomplish the team goals. He did so with an unwavering resolve, although there were times of frustration. So thank you on behalf of the team and the coaches. The recipient is Colin Horn. Okay, do we have a estimated time of arrival for Domingo? It's
No.
Domingo on this earth.
He's down the street. That's the last thing I received.
The helicopter didn't pick him up yet? What the heck? No, we don't want him texting and driving, that's for sure. It's against the law and we don't do that. Huh? Yeah, I think what we'll do is, we have an award for Domingo, which we'll get to when he does arrive. But I think at this point in time, I'd like to ask our seniors. Do we have the list of? Okay, anybody got any tickets they want to give to me so I can win the raffle?
He's down the street.
He's down the street. Good timing. Why don't we talk about raffle? Oh, I have an important announcement here. It's going to take me about a street length to read this. MHS. How are we doing so far? You guys? Okay. Winter Sports Banquet. So we can present them again tomorrow night. All right. There must be something else that I didn't do yet. All right. We'll do the speech. Yeah. Oh, hold on for a second. We do have, you can't go yet. We do have senior managers. Brooklyn? Come on.
I'm one of the 7 managers, and yeah, so as a kid, I always watched hockey with my dad, and we would always go ice skating, but I still can't skate, like, to this day. So what I love most about being a manager is feeling a part of a team, because when I was a sophomore, there we go, okay. When I was a sophomore, I tore my ACL, so I couldn't play soccer anymore, so I was never part of a team ever again. So being a hockey manager and being on this team for 2 years always has made me feel like I was part of the team. Coach Joe Marion, Coach Finelli, I've known them the longest, so they've always made me feel welcome. When I didn't know Coach Finelli, like when I first met him, the first thing he did was make me laugh, so just always welcoming. So last year, when I was a manager, it was all Wethersfield, so I knew most of the team, and we all like got along or whatever. Oh, I did not just say that. Oh, did I? But this year, managing it was different because when I was told that we were combining 3 different towns, my first thought was, well, like, should be interesting. So, well, the part that like got me the most was when I heard that we were having managers from other towns because the first thing I thought about was like, are we gonna like each other or like were the boys gonna be mean? So I was kind of worried about it, but once like the first pasta dinner happened and we all met, it was just fine. Like the exact opposite happened. I made friends through managing with the 2 girls that I never knew before, and they became really close to me as well as like my other friends. They were all funny, bright, friendly, and they could bake, so that made me happy. The boys were friendly too, the ones I didn't know. So I didn't get to know a lot of the boys like from Middletown and Rocky Hill personally because I worked 2 jobs and I couldn't make some pasta dinners and a couple games. So either way, I still had fun this season. I wanted to thank my parents for buying baking goods for 2 years and driving me last year because I didn't have my license. I want to thank the coaches this year for giving me another chance to be a part of the team and always making me feel welcome. I want to thank the boys for always allowing me to be a part of the team, and the other managers for making memories with me that I'll remember for my senior year. And I want to thank the parents who made my poster and who helped the games and for everything they did. Thank you. Oh my gosh, like Christmas.
It's better than Christmas. It's going to be warmer soon. Julie, come on up there. Defender, Julie.
I wasn't old school and I didn't write it on this paper, so sorry. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Julie. I'm from Middletown. I'm one of the new managers this year. I've never managed hockey. I've actually really been into hockey for about a year and a half, but these guys really made me understand why we all love hockey, and made me truly love hockey. I guess I first want to start off and say thank you to all the parents who have given so much and done so much for all of us and the guys. You guys are there every single game, and like you have our backs when you need us, when we need you actually. When we don't have enough hands, you guys are always there, giving your support and whatnot, and we all really appreciate it. I guess I then wanted to say thank you to all the coaches for not only allowing me to be a manager, but really just, showing your love to us, not just the boys. Sorry, my phone went blank. And then I'd save the best for last. I'd like to give a massive loving thanks to all the guys and Jen who have given a lot to this team, given their all season, who have not only opened up to me, but all the other managers. I've not only felt a part of this team, but I felt like such an important member. I do you guys that, so you kind of need me. Me and all the other managers. I really got to know all of you guys. You're all funny, unique in all your individual ways. And I've gotten to know you guys not only as team members, but as friends, that people I like to spend time with. And I have so many memories of you guys that I'm going to take with me after I leave high school, go off to college and whatnot, maybe get married down the road, who knows. Maybe I'll be single the rest of my life. I'm gonna miss our games and cheering so hard. I lose my voice. That has happened a couple times. I'm gonna miss Finelli joining us for bringing sweets because he messed his mojo. And I'm gonna miss announcing because let's be honest. You all love my announcing. I'll never forget the pasta dinners, especially the ones at Sniper's house where we bonded through ping pong. That was a great game of ping pong rescue. Anyways, I just want to say thanks for you all to make my senior night so special and exciting and packed full of games. We didn't always win, but we tried so hard to win because those are the games that had me on the edge of my seat, and definitely when I'm going to this close, this close to winning 70-90% of our games, and it's tough, but I mean, I saw us from when we were at the beginning, when we were all kind of like now working together, and by the end of the year we really pulled through and we really became a true team. And I just want to say thank you all, and I love you.
Jamie.
Hi, my name is Jamie Lakis, and this is my first year managing. This is a great opportunity for my senior year. I've loved when hockey started ever since freshman year. This team was really different from the past. My favorite part was having all three teams come together and become more of a family at the end. The team never gave up on each other, and each game was unforgettable. Thank you to all the coaches and families who put their time into the season. It was a great experience, and I wish I could do it over again. Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'm from Wethersfield. Hockey's always been a big part of my life. My dad was a coach for my sister, and she played on 2 teams, so I basically grew up in a hockey rink. And I was happy that I got the opportunity to manage this year. Seeing the 3 towns come together and play as a team was fun to watch and see them be successful. Even though I wasn't able to make it to every game, I'm grateful that I was able to be a part of the team this year. And thank you to all the parents, managers, and players for making this a great season and one of the most memorable parts of this year.
Alex? Oh, I don't care if you're a senior. Well, you're not. Oh no, that's all right. I thought you were a senior. You want to be a senior? We can accelerate. And, all right, I guess that takes care of all our senior managers, correct? Okay. Okay, now that we do have, so I want to go back a little bit to, one. We have 2 awards. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. We have talk loud. Okay. Look at that. How many Italians does it take to fix a microphone? I guess 2 is the answer. Yes. Domingo, congratulations on a great year. Thank you very much. We do have certificate for you. You have a pen?
Battery must be dying out.
It keeps on going off on me. Prestigious stick time? Oh, no. And one left. I'll just talk. This is our most valuable player award. The award goes to the person that you would say that you would miss the most as a player and as a person if he was not with the team. He accepted all the challenges of competing. Critical factor for this player was that he recognized the importance of being the most valuable person had to happen before being the most valuable player. He stepped up and did an outstanding job for us. Our most valuable player, Domingo. Okay, I believe you. I'm never going to touch it again. Now we'll go to the senior speeches, and we'll go by alphabetical order here in a moment. So, Cameron.
Alright, so this year, learned a very important lesson about opportunity. Learned that everything you do in the past doesn't always come into the present, and just experience and achievements that you achieved in the previous years do not always mean you're given opportunity to excel. And you have to prove yourself to everyone new coaches, new teachers, new bosses throughout life. And over the summer, I went to almost every off ice with Coach Roscoe and my new buddy Fortnova that I met. We became really good friends over the summer. We used to go to McDonald's, have some yogurt, maybe some oatmeal, you know. And then, so we became good friends over the summer. And the high point was when Coach Ellis we both became captains this year, along with Colin and Nick. And so I was so excited for the season to start. And first practice came, and I was so excited. Me and my buddy Fortnova, all my buddies I knew, and all these new people, the new Wethersfield kids in Rocky Hill. We just seen a few of them over the course of the summer, meeting them and getting to become friends and earn their respect as their new captain. So first day of practice came, and I was just really excited. So I worked my butt off, doing sprints, all the fun stuff you do first practice. You're welcome. So I had high hopes because last year we had a rough season last year with RMR. Didn't win too many games. I was so excited. High hopes. We had all these off-ice workouts. We were so determined to win. We had a great coaching staff, and we had so many senior talent this year. We had a bunch of guys ready to come. And then the season came, and it just hit me like a reality check. I was like, whoa, we gotta like get into gear. We gotta start working a little harder. A little disappointing, but so we kept going, we kept working, we kept in practice. We would go so hard in practice, keep doing sprints, doing all the hard work you do in practice. And then so we got opportunity came, and so season was winding down, and last game of the season, and last period actually we were down 3 goals, and coach gave me the big opportunity to play with my friend Fortnova and Paul, and I got played on the first line, and I got lucky somehow. Nick Hawk helped me out. Batman got like 4 assists to me that game, and somehow I ended up getting 3 goals. And that opportunity, I just got incredibly lucky because we were down by 2 goals, and I wanted to show these guys because all year I wanted to like show them my heart and determination to excel in this game. And that one game I just got some lucky breaks, lucky passes, lucky shots, and we came back and had a good game that game. and that's an experience I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. Is that last moment I went out for my senior year with a bang. My last game, my last period, played for the first line, and just 4 points that game. I got incredibly lucky, courtesy of all of Nick, Cordova, and Paul. And just want to thank the coaching staff for giving me that opportunity to play that last game in the third period like that. And so that's a lesson that I learned. This opportunity is key, and when you get opportunities, you have to take advantage of it. When you get put in the first line, you gotta show so much you got in the first line. And that's definitely a lesson I'm gonna take into college when I try to play club hockey. Is that you gotta work hard to earn your spot on the team. And I appreciate that lesson. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ken. Tyler, proceed.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I would first like to thank the coaches, Coach Mary, Coach Hamilton, Coach Nelly, Coach Logan for a fun season and doing all they could for us. Although we did not have the outcome that anyone would hope for, I still had fun playing hockey. And that would not have been possible without the coaches. Who never gave up on us and continued to teach us and help us get better until the very last day. Next, I would like to thank the captains, Anthony, Cam, Colin, and Nick. They showed great leadership and set a good example for the underclassmen as they grow and move on in their hockey career. And shout out to Nova. Special shout out to Anthony Nova for his speeches before every game, in between every period, and after every game. Without those speeches, I would not be the person I am today.
And I'd like to finish it by saying good luck to the underclassmen next year. You guys are really supporting on the bench, and all the upperclassmen appreciate that. Thank you.
Thing's kind of dangerous, so I'll leave it alone. Nick Hawk.
I'd like to start by thanking everybody. I'd like to start by thanking everybody that's been involved with the team in the past 4 years. It's really meant a lot. My parents that have come to every game, even freshman year when I didn't play very much. So I'd like to start my speech by talking about my freshman year. I came into the team. I was about 5'1", maybe 90 pounds. My brother was a senior the year before. He was all-state goalie. Knew all the coaches pretty well. I played with Coach Mary's grandson for a couple of years. So they knew about me and came into the season a little nervous because I heard some stories from my brother that guys were going to throw me around because I was so small. Just a little nervous. I heard Finelli was a little mean. And then I got to the locker room after practice. gear off and Sally starts off like, "What are you, Ethiopian?" Like, parents feed you. Really set the tone for the year. I actually counted the number of shifts I had my freshman year. It was 5. I was actually a +1 though. I was definitely the only +1 on that team. We went to Maine, which was a really great experience, great team bonding activity. And then sophomore year, another great fun year. Again, finally called me the Ethiopian. We beat Cheshire at Quinnipiac. That was a lot of fun. Played in Quinnipiac's rink. And then junior year was a big year for me. I grew like a foot in the off season. So I went from the 4th line maybe to the 1st line. Started to contribute. I was kind of like the second guy, like off the side, getting assists to one of our good players. And then senior year, the season ended kind of roughly for me because last game of the season after we qualified for states, I ended up getting a concussion. And I couldn't play in the state game, which is what I really wanted to do. And I felt like I kind of let the team down, but everybody was very supportive, and I'd like to thank everybody for that, even though some of you weren't there. And then that brings me to senior year, which was just a different experience. Had no idea what to expect going into the season. Two more towns to go along with us, and a couple of my good friends decided not to play. So I was kind of sad about that, but definitely am happy with all you guys this year. You definitely filled in what I thought was maybe going to be a little bit of a sad season for me. I had a ton of fun, and I'd like to thank everybody for that. Next year, I'll definitely come back to see you guys play, and hopefully you guys win more than 2 games. I'd like to see you in states again. I'll definitely be at some practices too. So I'd like to end this by thanking Coach Finelli. I don't think I can put to words what our relationship is. I think everybody's kind of creeped out. Best facial hair in the state. Coach Sulamary started with me. I was about your height, and now it's a little different.
I've shrunk over the years.
Coach Hamilton, you're the goalie coach, so. You're a funny guy. And then Coach Logan, I'd like to thank him a lot because halfway through the season I started to play defense, and I hadn't played defense since my 2nd year in mice, which is when you're like 8. So I could barely skate backwards, I think. But he definitely helped me out a lot, and I guess I turned into a pretty good player. So thank you.
Colin Horn.
I would just like to start off by thanking everyone. Thank you to the coaching staff for believing in us and still making the season turn out great for me at least as a senior. Thank you to the parents for all you guys did, pasta dinners, working together. Also thank you to my parents for what's that, Dad? I just thank you for all you've done, since the beginning for me, school-wise, hockey-wise. Just thank you very much. Also, thank you to the managers for all you guys did. We really appreciate it. Thank you for baking for me. Also, just thank you to the team. It was a great year, and I really enjoyed it. And I made a lot of new friends, and hopefully we can continue that friendship throughout the rest of our lives. So thank you very much. I'd just like to start off again by I'm not good at this. That means I'd like to continue with my top 5 favorite moments of the season.
This first one happened kind of mid-season, I guess. We were in the locker room. I think it was during a game, probably after the first, second period, and Steve Vaughn, our backup goalie, was chilling, in his stall, and all of a sudden he's kind of going like this, and Finelli was talking to us, and I think Stevie either got up or looked like he was laughing or something, and Coach kind of told Stevie to, stop what he was doing, and Steve said, "Well, I have a bloody nose, Coach," and Coach goes, "Bleed on your own time." Also, in the locker room, we have stereo system. We like to listen to music before games, after games, before practice, And one particular day, we started listening to some old music, and we started listening to Runaround Sue. My man Gibby over there, he decided to do a little dance for us. Not like you think. Not like that. But he decided to jump around and sing and dance for us, and it was a good time. And also, one of my favorite moments of the season was when Julie would announce the games. And there was one particular night where she got a little too excited, and she kind of lost her breath while she was going throughout the whole thing. And I thought that was hilarious, and I was on the ice, and I was absolutely cracking up. I couldn't control myself. Now on to two more serious ones. Our second game against Newington, Berlin, Manchester, and that was just kind of like the kickoff to us coming together as a team. And Newington, Berlin, Manchester's Division-2 team, for those of you that don't know, and they are very, very good. And Wethersfield's rivals, and Berlin is Milltown's rivals, so good rivalry matchup. And no one thought we could do as well as we did, but I know the team did, and we had an excellent game, and I don't think what was the score? 4-0.
They scored 4-2 with 3 minutes left.
4-2. But it was definitely a great game, and it was very fun to be a part of. It was very exciting. And lastly, for my last best moment of the season, is the last game of the season. For those of you that are there, it was very exciting. It didn't start off great for us. First and second period weren't too great, but towards the end, it was very fun. The last period, we came back. Cam, those excellent goals. That whole line of Paul and Cam and Anthony, that was tremendous. And I couldn't play that game because I was out for the last quarter of the season with a concussion, but it was great fun to watch. And I got a little hump on the bench too. I was slamming the glass and jumping all around. And, yeah, just like yeah. But that game kind of should put into perspective of what next year's team should do. That hard work and effort is what next year's team needs to do to succeed. And if you don't apply that effort to every single game, it's gonna be another rough season. But I know you guys can apply that effort to every single game next year, and hopefully you'll come out with a really good record and go to states. Hopefully, and you never know, maybe win it all. So on that note, I would also like to just give some advice to the underclassmen. Even though the season was rough and you guys might have doubts about the next season, don't give up on the team or yourselves. Make sure you stay involved with the team. Don't go off to another team just because we had a bad season this year. Don't worry about that. You're never gonna play high school hockey again.
season on a concussion wasn't the best thing, but definitely I wish I could go back. So don't pass up that opportunity to play high school hockey. And it was probably the best 4 years of my life. So just keep doing that. And for those of you that didn't get a lot of ice time, just keep working. I got no ice time freshman year, sophomore year, junior year. I finally got some. So and then of course this year, senior captain, got regular shifts. So you never know. You never know what you do. So I think that about wraps it up. But again, just thank you again to everybody that was a part of my high school career. It's very fun, and thank you very much.
Portnoy.
Before I begin my speech tonight, I just want to acknowledge some people who have helped me throughout my 4 years of high school hockey and who have gotten me ready for not only college hockey, but for also my future as well. First, I want to acknowledge the coaches, Coach Pinelli and Coach Logan. You guys truly believed in me. You pushed me to give more, and you always knew I had it in me, and I just thank you guys for that. Coach Hamilton, you're a huge motivator, and throughout the year you helped me stay positive as a captain and keep the team positive. Coach Haley, he's not here right now for you Middletown Rocky Hill kids, you probably never met him, but he was the coach for my freshman and sophomore year. This man knew the game better than anyone else I've ever known. When I walked in on my freshman year, everybody told me how strict he was and just to be careful for him, but if you listen to him, he's the most respectable man with the willingness to want you to win more than anything. Another coach who isn't here anymore was Coach Gunn. I didn't work with him too much, but he was a great guy to talk to as a freshman and sophomore, and he was always there for me. With any questions I had to have answered with drills or anything. Coach Laredo, I want to give you a special shout out because nobody mentions you as much, but throughout the 4 preseasons, you helped me become the leader I am today, and I thank you more than anything for that. You encouraged me, you pushed me, you believed in me, and out of every coach I've had, you mostly wanted me to achieve all my goals. Thank you. And last but not least, Coach Toolman. Coach, you respect the team as the team respects you. Where do you go? There you go. You have a great deal of integrity. You give us a huge amount of advice based on your personal experience. You communicate hope and optimism like no other. And at the end of the day, you truly wanted us to succeed. Now for some players. Domingo and Cam. You guys are the definition of hard work. By far, you guys are the 2 hardest workers I've ever met. You gave 100% every game, every practice, and you showed that to the underclassmen to bring that into the upcoming years. Domingo, you must have had over 500 saves this year. That's insane. And Cameron, just want to say that your hat trick wasn't only in the last game of the season. It was in the last period of the season. 3 goals all in 1 period. That's unheard of. Congratulations, bro. Nick Hock. Damn, kid, you got moves. If you count all the times you juked out opponents, just making them fall and trip over themselves, probably be well over 50. It's nuts. Nick, you're awesome to watch play, and it was a pleasure to be able to play with you through the years. This whole team has truly become a family to me, and I really hope to maintain contact with these boys through the years. And on to the family. First, my mom. My mom gives me an extreme amount of support. She gives me encouragement and discipline that I can carry with me for the rest of my life. My dad, he believes in me like no other, and he loves to see me do well. And Frankie. Frankie, you inspired me since I was young, always playing up to the next level. Seeing you play at a tougher competition made me want to be there. You motivated me, pushed me, always wanted me to do the best I can. And some of the greatest hockey memories that I will cherish forever was playing high school with you, and especially playing on the same line. That's one of those feelings that will never just go away. I love you, man. Friends and family, I am deeply humbled at the opportunity to speak up here during the most important evening of my senior year. I sincerely regret the final outcome of the season. That was never my intention to start it as a captain. We were a real good team, and no one can or will ever take away the effort, the hard work, and the heart away from us. I want to thank every coach, player, fan, and parent, and manager for your common support and belief in this hockey team. I know that at the end of the day, no matter what side of the scoreboard we were on, we were all a part of something great and remarkable, WMR Hockey. We shared a mutual destiny, a destiny of winning, but just fell a little short. We are grateful for the support of our family, friends, and coaches. We appreciate what the coaches have done for us. You guys helped strengthen us, condition us, and most importantly, you provided the support and strategies that were able to give us hope and courage right through the last game. Each of those, I know, I will always be grateful to them for that support. We are grateful to them because they were always there for us. They planned all those early morning practices and showed up every time. I don't know how. And Coach Sulemery, arranging the summer and fall training was a huge help for the team. And it was also where I met two players who have left a lasting impact and impression, Cam and Colin. Thank you for that. Parents and fans, thank you for supporting us in many ways. Being there for every game, cheering us on, helping us believe in ourselves, and as a freshman and sophomore, driving me to the rink every single morning at 4 a.m. I don't think I'd do it, I'd say walk. Mom and Brian, I think the two of you only missed one game all year, and you don't know how appreciative I am for that. I remember asking my mom in the beginning of the year, Mom, it might be my last year playing hockey. I'd like you to try to make as many games as you can. And as we know, she was there for 19 of them. But now we know that's not the case because I'll be playing at Central next year. So I can use that excuse again. Dad and Emma, thank you for helping host the pasta dinner, as well as coming to the games, and Dad sending me a text after all 20 games asking me how I did and how the team did as a whole. Like I said before, Dad, you always want me to do the best I can. Graham, where are you? There you are. Since I started playing at age 3, you and Pop have been there, driving Frankie and I to our games every weekend, bringing us to South Windsor Arena for new equipment probably 5 times a year, and always giving me the motivation and encouragement, saying to me, you can do anything you set your mind to, and truly believing in me. Frankie, and Alex. Thank you for your support, enthusiasm, and keeping faith in me and the team right through the last game. You two, with that support, truly helped me to stay positive the entire season. Thank you all. Thank you for everything. However, as captain, I feel a profound obligation to speak to all of you on behalf of one major issue. As Colin said, although our record wasn't the best this year, don't let it bring you down for the upcoming years. Throughout my 4 years, that's exactly what we did. And too many players had that mindset of, if we go down or we lose a league, it's over. It's not. You all lead your own destiny next year, and if you truly want to succeed, you can start right now. The off season is a time where you improve and you build as a team. This year, we worked hard, played hard, and repeatedly gave it our best, especially in the second half of the season, and that is a true form of success. I believe in every single one of you, and next year I want to come back to watch you all play in Yale. That's where the semifinals and the finals of the state tournament is, for those that don't know that. And believe me, for the regular season, I will come to as many games and practices as I can make. One other piece of advice I want to leave with all of you is to enjoy every day. You don't realize it until after it happens, but I remember being told by so many seniors as a freshman, enjoy it. Don't live with no regrets. Enjoy high school. You say, yeah, and you kind of ignore it and put it off to the side, but you don't realize it until you're a senior and you're 3 months from graduating. I remember my freshman year, I was new to Wethersfield High School. I went to Corpus, first grade 3, so it was new to be at a public school. And I remember talking to Domingo at lunch, and both of us were so excited to play our freshman year, to be part of the high school. And that was 3 months before the season even started. And as I said, now I'm 3 months away from graduating. I'm looking back saying, damn, where did all the time go? Make sure all of you underclassmen and even juniors, upcoming seniors, live these 4 years with no regrets. So when you're up here giving your speech, you will be ready to move on and not wish you did something differently because you already did it perfectly and lived it to its fullest. But to understand how hard this team worked, we must first understand the difficulty of learning the way every kid skates and plays within 1 year. Joining Middletown and Rocky Hill was very exciting for me, but also nerve-wracking as well. Learning how someone plays takes many years of practice with each other, and we accomplished that goal within the first half of our season. It honestly was a shock, but one of the biggest goals completed in my life. And the coaches stood by us through everything because they knew our spirit. They knew our humane spirit that would refuse to succumb to giving up. We stayed strong, played hard, stood together, and never feared our challenges that lie ahead. May this team neither fear nor dread the challenges ahead and face the future with strength, confidence, and hope to prove that the Eagles are the best high school hockey team you could ever play for. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. Ryan Wolfer.
First, I'd like to thank the coaches and my parents for coming to all the games, and my coaches for teaching me a lot about hockey. Coming in as a freshman, I kind of I knew a lot of people through my sister that played, and they talked about how dealing with skaters still cute. So the bus ride there, I was pretty nervous, and after the first practice, it was pretty exciting to realize that I was my own school, and that I was playing for my high school, the Eagles. And the trip to Maine was pretty exciting. I didn't really play a lot as a freshman because I was a freshman, and we had a game there that all the underclassmen played in, so that was pretty exciting. And it was definitely one of my best years, even though we didn't make states. We were pretty close, and we had a lot of good kids, and it was nice to look up to them and see them play. And I wasn't able to play my sophomore year because I got hurt like a week before the season started. And my junior year, I was really close with everyone. I was a junior, and I knew a lot of the seniors, and we did a lot of team bonding on and off the ice. And I played a lot more, and a couple of things that really made it memorable was we beat Simsbury. You know, I wasn't able to play in that game because I was hurt again. And we also made states, and played against UConn, or against E.O. Smith in UConn, and I also didn't get to play in that because I was hurt. But in my senior year, I wasn't really sure what to expect with everyone. A lot of new people come to the team from a couple different towns, and a couple of my friends didn't end up playing, so I was a little bit nervous, to be honest, and I'm really glad that we ended up co-oping, and having you guys come, it really made everything nice, and I hope the whole welcoming and everything kind of went good for you guys, and it was an easy transition. And I definitely want to say to the underclassmen, don't take it for granted, because I'm kind of repeating what everyone said, but I mean, you really don't realize how fast it goes until it's over. And looking back now, I mean, there's a lot I wish I could have done, and just make sure you don't leave it all out there and you don't take anything with you. And even though the record really didn't show what we had, it was really exciting playing with you guys, and I just want to appreciate everyone giving the best effort. Thank you.
Okay, Domingo, you're up.
Different up here compared back there. Where to start? It was a long journey these past 4 years playing for Wethersfield hockey. Went quicker than I'd ever expected to go. It was the greatest 4 years of my life. I'll always remember being an Eagle till the day I die. There was a lot of memories made with the team. One of the main ones was the trip that we took to Maine. A lot of fun on and off the ice. The last 3 years was a huge struggle with everything until we realized we were going to playoffs. That was one of the best feelings and experience that I've ever been a part of. Coming into my senior year, merging with all the boys in front of me, including Jen. I knew that a lot of talk and pressure was coming along with it. Even though the record didn't show it, I always know that these boys never gave up and always gave 100%, even when we were deep down with things. I'd like to thank all of them for putting up a fight the whole season, to all the coaches. To all the coaches that put the hard work every day on and off the ice to make ends meet. I'd like to give a special thanks to my parents and the managers, and a special one, Jamie,
Aww.
for showing me light every day. You guys are really supportive to all of us, and I'd like to give a personal thanks to Coach Finelli for always showing me love and support, even when I was making you look silly in practice every day. You really showed and helped me what it was like to be a leader and to how to grow as a person on and off the
all the underclassmen, never take seasons for granted because in no time you will be up in here. Best of luck to all of you in the future.
Thank you very much to all the seniors. Very well done. I'd like to express the coach's gratitude to the players. It was such a pleasure to coach you guys, to watch you grow as a team. I'd have to say it was because of the different towns, because you came with different experiences and different coaching styles. When we put it all together, it took a little while, but you hung with us, and you did. You played as a team. You gave the effort. You never gave up. All of the good ingredients that you can take with you for the rest of your life. And I think our seniors said it extremely well. Let's keep it together. Let's keep on going. And every year we find success. And that definition of success says that we never gave up. We kept on trying. And we always worked hard as a team. Next year, the underclassmen have a lot of work to do between now and then. We're going to be getting together sooner than later, and we'll be defining what we're going to be doing over the summer and in the fall to get ready for a very successful year next year. I think there's more to the program now. Not exactly sure. Where are we with respect?
We just got a few other things to
Okay. Thank you all very much.
We just got a few other things to take care of. The raffle prizes are on a poster board in the back. All you gotta do is just check it, leave your tickets. We need the 4 captains, sorry. Almost forgot about that. 4 captains. Yeah, presenting the coach's gifts. All right, can I have the 4 coaches, please? Well, thanks from the boosters, the players. I don't know who's got who here. Coach Finelli? Coach Hamilton? Coach Logan? And Coach Tornari? Worked out pretty well. Again, check your raffle tickets and what else we have? Oh, seniors, please grab your posters in the back. And for anybody who got a plaque, come up here. Mrs. Moran will give you the plaque. And thanks a lot for everybody. Have a great night. Take care. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, all the seniors need to go in the back. Yes. They want a picture for seniors, recipients.
Could I ask, while the seniors having a picture taken, can we ask all the underclassmen, I see there's the table with the sophomore and freshman on, all the other underclassmen sit over at that table for a moment. Thank you.
Our underclassmen over here. Oh shit.